Whether we want it or not, we are all programmed to feel afraid. Yes, even you at the back who's right now thinking, what is she talking about? I always go for it, even if I'm uncomfortable, I take action, I'm not afraid. This is part of our brain programming. We can't do a lot about it, it's just automatic survival mechanisms. But what we can do about it is making sure that it's not limiting us and making sure that we find a way to drive ourselves through it if we are facing it. And that might be more or less difficult based on the type of fears you are experiencing the most, or how connected you are with this emotion of fear. So I'm going to be talking about that in my newsletter on Wednesday, talking about the different types of fears and how you can handle them and re-empower yourself. So if you're interested in that, sign up for the newsletter in the comments down below. And for right now, I just want to give you a quick, quick kick in the backside to help you take ownership, because a lot of time when we have to face fears, it's really about being intentional in the process. And one of the questions that you can ask yourself for this every single week is very simple. It's, where could I have done with more courage last week? Where do you know intuitively that you did not show up at your best? Where do you know intuitively that you backed off? And this is the question I ask myself every single week, and it's very powerful because it really helps you spot patterns on things that you might not be aware of that might be hiding fears. And it can be anything, you know, it can be, okay, this last week I did not send this proposal to this prospect because I got a little bit uncomfortable interrupting them or contacting them. Or it can be, I was not as explicit as I wanted with my coaching clients or with my relationships, I backed off a little bit there. Or it can be, you know, this thing that I know is really important, I've marked it as important, but for some reason I did not find the time to do it, or I postponed it to next week. Moments like this where you feel you are kind of, you know, resisting something or that you are not going fully at it, there is usually fear around it, and the only thing you can do there is just having a look at it, make sure you ask this question regularly so that you can spot patterns, and then you have ownership to go and tackle it with the best tools and tips I'm going to share with you in the newsletter on Wednesday. So again, sign up for it if you're interested. And in the meantime, as always, let's rock the week in our businesses and let's live life the expanded way.